Okay, so here we go with video number 2. This video is going to show the evil swing arm, or excuse me, hardcore swing arm, with the, I think he calls it the low pro underbrace, the air tank in the arm, nitrous bottle, Olin's drag shock, Ulan's, however you pronounce it. That was just installed this year as well. Subframe is a modified stock subframe, so it's actually in a steel construction, so it's actually a little heavier than the than an aluminum one to say, but that's custom made at Moody's Garage in Kansas City. Dual battery, 24-volt starting system, R1 wheels, silver matches the silver on the paint, Vance & Hines exhaust. Try to go with a kind of a stock color scheme on the bike. This side fairing here blew off the first time this year we had the track. Separated the two pieces, so I just pulled the other side off as well. I was planning on getting a race upper 3/4 or 3/4 upper, excuse me. Here we got the Jix 1000 front fender, kind of a clean look. I did buy this bike brand new. It was the first one in my area to get it. I actually got it at the end of '07. Brand new from Bartlesville Cyclosport in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. This second nitrous bottle is a 2-pound nitrous bottle. I'm actually using it for the air shifter. I don't know if you can see this, but we're going to try to see the mileage. That's on the OD. That's 10,619. That's 10,619 miles. And all those have been put on me. Most of these have been street miles. I think I put close to 10,000 miles on it just as a street bike. There's a, well, that's kind of rotated around, but that's the, this one. There we go. A wideband monitoring system on it. I used to have a fuel gauge right here. It's a mechanical fuel gauge. Started leaking and pulled it off. Armor and disarming the nitrous and air shifter. Right over here we got the tail section off the bike. Notice this is the factory charcoal color, black, outlined in a silver. Looks good, like it. Actually sitting at a 63-inch, or excuse me, a 73-inch wheelbase approximately right now. This arm will go to 70, ranges from 70 to 75. I pulled the tail light out, so that first time we took it to the track, I wouldn't drag the light. It actually was an all-bike drag, and then we just did some motor passes in a street bike class, and they were raising all kinds of hell about not having a light. So I gutted it, threw the light part mechanism, zip tied it in, and plugged it in so I could have a light, and told them to kiss my ass. Either way, it's dirty right now. I mean, it does. I mean, if you want to nitpick it, which I don't think I can get anything in here, you might be able to see. I'm just trying to be 100% honest with you. That right there, really hard to see in the camera. When it's clean, I mean, 5 feet away, it looks absolutely immaculate. But if you want to get up on it and nitpick it, that is some spots where doing a burnout and rocks came up underneath and hit it and kind of spidered it. A couple running right there. Looks like a little bit right there. I mean, it's just, if you want to nitpick it, I mean, you're going to find some flaws. The bike is not perfect by any means. But I get nothing but compliments out of it. I think with an upper 3/4, it would really set the bike off. If I keep it, that's what I plan on doing. I'll probably end up making an aluminum subframe, drop some weight, because when I built it, I wasn't real concerned about the weight. I'm weighing in right now at about 286 or so pounds. I got a weight problem as is. But anyways, I wasn't really concerned about it, but now the more I want to keep the bike, the more I want to keep racing it. think about really going through and stripping her down. And I've kept the cooling system. Like I said, it's got the 6.25 crank as a KWS crank. It's got brand new 84mm MTC tall deck nitrous pistons. Brand new Warshner H-beam rods. Actually bought from Race Tuner off of Psycho Bike. Walter Sprout, I'm sure you all know about him. It's got the Hayes convertible clutch. I think that's an SCA Outlaw cover. ECU tuning through everything. It actually still needs tuned technically, and that's the whole reason we haven't sprayed nitrous. The motor still needs tuned before I'd even think about spraying nitrous. I left the cooling system because technically it's still a street bike. I've kept the registration, all the tags and property taxes paid up on it, even though I hardly ever see the street on this thing. I've still done it that way. The buyer doesn't have to worry about any penalties or any issues there. I got clean title in hand. You know, it's ready to go. And the way you're seeing it is the way I pulled it straight out of the trailer today. There's still dust. I don't even know if you can see that. That's dust. Anyways, dust all over it. I haven't washed it or nothing, you know. It is what it is. You guys know what these bikes look like. You know what they can look like when you clean them up a little bit. The only reason I pulled it out to show it today was have a guy interested in it and he wanted to see some videos and some pictures. Anyways, man, any more questions or things you want to ask, you know, call me, hit me up, let me know. Also, one thing I didn't mention, the cases do have all the oiling mods done to it, by Harry's. Also the head is a CNC performance head, stage 2 head, but he's got the bronze, shortened bronze guides, and also the bronze seats, oversized intake and exhaust valves, 425, 415 cams. Everything's mash ported. It's good to go. I mean, this head went through before I bolted it on this engine. I bought it from a buddy of mine up in Kansas City. He sent it out, had everything, a valve job, the whole 9 yards done on it. Everything was inspected. Matter of fact, I called him to check everything out before I bought it. This is good to go.